of the day. Now, so outfit of the day. Now, can you guys see? Can you see? All right, cool. All right, so hi everyone. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Guys, I promise to you, this is my third video I made in this same exact setting. So I'm just trying to get set up and get some things arranged. Let me turn my light on. Get some things arranged because I was in, I recorded this video, like I said, 3 times already. And first it was my sound on my iPad. Then I had another technical difficulty, which I'm not going to complain about. I'm just going to be grateful and glad that I got it all down packed and situated. So today we're going to talk about me losing my virginity. Okay, so I lost my virginity when I was 18 years old. It was about when I was 18 years old. So, of course I was very young during this time. Now I'm just like a grown girl. And at first, when I first lost my virginity, I was petrified because I was thinking to myself, okay, what did I do? What am I doing here? And I know for a fact that I wanted to have like sexual relations, but I was young during this time and I didn't want to like do nothing that I would regret. So I kind of had to, put some more thought into it, and I, had to do some rethinking and stuff like that, because I said, well, you know what? I don't want to move too fast. So with that being said, I talked it over with my boyfriend, well, ex-boyfriend now. He's my ex-boyfriend. I talked it over, we chatted a little bit. He made me feel comfortable. Like, he didn't rush me into doing anything, understanding. Like, he never rushed me into doing nothing. He just, he simply just asked me, made sure I was comfortable first. He made sure it was something that I really wanted to do. Like, he never forced anything upon me to where, like, I felt like I had to. You understand? If that makes any sense. He made me feel comfortable about it all. And, after that, a few days later, we talked about it again. And then he said, well, are you comfortable? I don't want to rush you. Is it something that you really want to do? So, excuse me. So, I took a deep breath, of course, like I just now did, because like every time I think about it, it gives me like chills. So I took a deep breath and I said, okay, what would the Lord, what would my Heavenly Father think if I did this, had these sexual relations with someone who I loved? So I brushed it off again. So another week came around. He said, well, babe, I don't want to sound like I'm pressuring you or nothing, but you never really gave me a full answer. Because I always brushed it off. Like, I never really answered it. I just said, like, I really just, put it to the side. It was, so after putting it to the side for, like, the longest time, I finally broke the ice, and my comfortability finally risen, and I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I did it, and I didn't regret doing it, but I did and didn't. I didn't regret it. It was the experience of my life. It was something I never experienced before. And when I did it, it was like, oh my God, like, I did it. So it was a sudden turn though. Like when I went home, I talked it over with my sister. I let her know what happened and what I did and stuff like that. And then she says to me, well, you know, how, like, did you feel nervous? Or like, you know, did you second guess it? Like, me knowing you, I know that you second guessed it. So what did you think? And truth be told, I did second guess it, but longer than I thought I would. But, you know, that's all fine and dandy. And, you know, I actually went and used the restroom, and I found myself, you know, having, and I found myself bleeding from my anal. And, you know, like I said, I was scared. I was like, you know, jumping all over the place. Like, oh my God, what do I do? Am I dying? Am I sick? Like, you know, what really was it? Prayed to God, and I said, well, God, you know, within you, everything is possible. So I know that you can help me get through this. So, you know, I prayed and I asked him, what should I do? So the next morning I woke up, you know, on the urge to just go to the doctor. And I know the reason why I went to the doctor was because of me praying to God and asking him to direct me. So I went to our family's doctor, and I talked it over with my doctor, and he checked me out, and he gave me HIV and STD testing, and he told me, you know, to wait until all my testing came back before he can give me an answer. He called me on my phone. He asked me to come in, and I came in, and we sat down and we talked, and he said, well, first and foremost, I have good and bad news. So I'm like, dun, 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 dun. So I'm like, okay, what is it? The good news is that, you know, I'm fine. Everything came back negative. I do not have any, you know, sexually transmitted diseases or anything like that. And the bad news is he said I was overreacting. So I'm like, okay, at least I was just overreacting, and at least it wasn't, you know, nothing that it was detrimental to my life. So, I asked him further questions and things like that about why I was bleeding and stuff like that. And he was just simply telling me it must have been like an aggressive sex. So the reason why I was bleeding was because this sex was aggressive to my anal and bleeding. So my anal had never had that, you know, never had nothing inserted in me like that. It just reacted like, it just rejected it basically. So after he said that's what caused like the bleeding and stuff like that, and he gave me like an antibiotics just to make sure, like, you know, in the midst of, you know, me bleeding and stuff like that, no infections or anything else or bacteria was, you know, in my body or nothing like that. So cleared me all up, you know, and I went home, you know, with nothing but smiles and stuff like that. So I was happy. Some of the symptoms, ladies and gentlemen, some women, genetic women, like anal sex. Some transgender women like myself likes anal sex. And there's some men out here who actually likes anal sex. So, just inform you guys on the whole anal sex thing. You're not dying. You understand? You're not dying. I promise you, you're not dying. It's normal, especially when you're new. You know, when you're just having anal sex, you know, don't overreact. You're fine. You're not dying. I promise. But still go to your doctor, because anything that bleeds, you know, that has blood, you know, you want to make sure that no bacteria has, you know, got into you in the midst of the bleeding and all of the things like that. So you're gonna make sure you go to your doctor and have him check you. Just make sure you just go for, like, you know, routinely. Like, if you're having sex, just make sure you go to your doctors and you get checked up. HIV, STD, you know, whether a man or a female, transgender, trans man, you know, whatever, you want to make sure you do get your checking. You want to make sure you get your routine checkup. For the young girls who are just coming out and just, you know, who wants to be transgendered and things like that, you often find yourself in a position where, you know, you want to have sexual intercourse with guys, but it's fine, you can. But just make sure that when you are having anal sex with guys that you are protecting yourself. And you don't let him lead you into believing that unprotected sex is fine. Because believe it or not, I have had my share with unprotected sex and you don't want to do it. Not a good deal. It don't turn out right. So I say that to say, you just want to make sure you're protecting yourself and you're going to your doctor routinely and you make sure your doctor knows everything. All honesty, he will not judge you. All your business is kept confidential between you and your doctor. He can't go on the phone and speak of your sexual activity with another person, whether it's a doctor or not. He's not allowed to do anything without your consent. So you're fine. He can't call grandma, he can't call mom, he can't call dad. So just be honest with him. You know, because he's not here to, like I said, to hurt or harm you. You want to make sure that you're being honest with your doctor, because your doctor has to know what's going on. Because if you don't, you know, it's not a right way to go. It's not a right path to lead into. And a lot of people was asking me. I had got a few questions like regarding my hair and regarding, you know, other things. You know, I'm not going to really do today's video is not going to really be about, you know, my wardrobe and my hair. And I don't wear makeup. I just wear eyelashes and lipstick. So I'll give you guys the treat today. Well, I'm just letting you know. I have on the Forever 21 High Shine Lip Gloss. I don't know if you can see, but it's the Forever 21 High Shine Lip Gloss. And I have on like this jersey I got from Spencer's about a few years back. I don't know if you guys can see or not. The jeans I had cut today because I can't fit them anymore. That's why I'm looking like so, like, don't mind me. But these are the back of them. You know, this is the back, the side, the front. They're very cute. They're very comfortable. You know, it's a cute little comfortable outfit for today. And, you know, want to make sure that, you know, you're always comfortable. Oh, want to make sure that you're always comfortable. So, my hair is provided by a hair vendor in my city. I live in Philly. For those of you who didn't watch yesterday's video, I let you know, you know, just a brief summary about who I am and where I'm from. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, I'll just, you know, let you know I'm from Philly, Philadelphia. Philly is short for Philadelphia. And, yeah, oh, I'm from Philadelphia. And this is a hair vendor. Her name is, I believe her name is Brianna. Don't hold me to it, but I think so. This hair is a grade, I think grade 6, you know, hair extensions by the lengths of 28 and 2 28s and a 30 is what I have in right now. This did not come straight like this. I had to straighten it on my own. I don't think she sells straight hair. I think all her hair has like a natural, you know, body weight to it or something, like a natural curl to it or something. So if you do want your hair straightened, you can straighten it yourself, or you can find someone else to straighten it for you. So yeah, this is what I have on today. And all my outfits and stuff are pretty much affordable. I mean, I do like nice things, of course. So I do have my choice of things that I do buy that's like expensive. But majority of the outfits that I put on are inexpensive. I feel like the only thing I really spend money on is probably my footwear and my handbags. So, hopefully today this video helped you guys out. And if some of the ladies out there that were wondering about certain things, and you know, especially when it's dealing with, you know, losing your virginity and, you know, anal sex. Yeah, I hope that helped you out today. And if you have any questions, you can follow me on my Instagram at S as in snake, A as in apple, H as in Henry, the number 2, the letter U as in unicorn. So my Instagram name is Sa to You. If you have any questions, please feel free to direct message me. All my other accounts will be posted in my bio. My page is actually under construction as we speak. I'm kind of cleaning it up because I'm trying to make it more, you know, directed towards you guys rather than all the junk that I have that's on there that's from past weeks. And yeah, or I think I'll probably just make like a personal page just for you guys, you know, just to come and leave comments and we talk briefly and, you know, stuff like that, you know. So without further ado, I don't want to hold you guys, you ladies and gentlemen, up any longer, because I'm pretty sure, as well as I have business to take care of, you do too. So please feel free to like and comment and subscribe. Hopefully today you guys learned something from my video, because I'm a person who likes to teach and who likes to give good advice and positive vibes. You know, positivity is the best way to live. And make sure you guys pray and give thanks today. Excuse my crepey nose. In yesterday's video, I said I was getting them done. And that's one of the things on my checklist today as far as taking care of my business. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I love you all so much. And I'll talk to you all soon.